Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see Big Ben Roethlisberger, and the Pittsburgh Steelers as they match up with the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton, and the Cincinnati Bengals. With that, let's get up to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. For the call, we bring in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point. But boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The first down throw coming for Dalton. That's complete to John Ross. 16 yards right off the bat. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. In the backfield out of the starting group, you have to look out for Giovanni. Dalton gives to Bernard. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough.
If they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route-running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down. And a peek now at the offense for Pittsburgh.
Hey, you got three down.
Now on second and 16, Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I missed him, it would have been a
story.
Long night. Being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field, and for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory.
You got nothing.
They put it in the hands of Dez on the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there as that one is going to blow up in their faces.
I love his suddenness, the ability to make plays, to be in one spot, and then he's gone. And into the offensive backfield, he's a heck of a player.
And there, a big TFL, tackle for loss.
Hard to believe that his father, Gene Atkins, was an NFL defensive back.
The left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. Dalton, 1st and 10. And Green with a catch left side. The completion good for 3. Now a give right side. Bernard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 14. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And this will be incomplete. Now a carry for Bernard. And he's dropped right at the 40.
Mike, 55.
Here's Dalton. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
On 2nd down, Bernard, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5. Dalton here from the gun. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6. Dalton right back on the horse after the pick 6. And the Steeler pressure too much here. To throw here, Dalton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Dalton bootlegs out. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 26. Now Bernard. Yeah, boy, this defense again... Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dalton. Green with a catch left side. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line. Dalton operating in the red zone now. Toward the end zone, but... Defense offsides here. Freebie for Dalton. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
On 2nd down now. Bernard. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And the Bengals grab it. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. And then tomorrow night on Monday night, more Birds with the Ravens involved in that one. Sadly not taking on the Cardinals or Falcons, though. Instead, they'll match up with the Rams in L.A. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Able to hit his tight end, Grimble. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Roethlisberger. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And into the end zone. Touchdown. They'll begin here with Bernard. He finds an opening past the 40. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Giovanni Bernard. Furious for both sides in this thing. It's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Right back to Connor here on 1st.
Here we go.
It's a pickup of 4.
I can't believe they even let you play.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he is met at the line. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Samuels.
Because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
15 yards is the pick up there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. The Steeler 1st down.
Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football.
Roethlisberger now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's 1st down. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty. Ben to throw again. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there. Off the bootleg. Dalton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Dalton. He's got his man here. It's Green. Now a timeout taken. They'll run on 1st down. Bernard. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And Bullock will put this one through. So we've reached halftime in a wild 1st half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up in the great state of Ohio. Miami in town to take on Cleveland. And it's the Browns who have the lead late in the 1st half. Baker Mayfield with a couple of touchdown passes. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Tampa Bay Bucks. Mohamed Sanu, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. Josh Allen has thrown 2 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the 2nd half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the 2nd half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? That's fielded in the end zone. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. On 1st down, Bernard. On 2nd and 7, Dalton. And he almost had it defensively. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. Open man is Uzama. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40. And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big breakdown defensively. First down, a run with Smallwood. And he'll be dropped at about the 11. On 2nd and 9. Dalton. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. On 3rd down, Dalton. And he's got it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Roethlisberger. This will be caught just inside the 10.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now it's Roethlisberger. Now big hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. Through an opening, and there he goes. The 40. He's at the 30. 20. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. They'll run on 1st down. Bernard. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Off the bootleg. Dalton. Blitz coming, and down he goes. 3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Smallwood. And he pulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing. Find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go, and move on to the next series.
Staying on the ground with Samuels. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Roethlisberger throwing the out route incomplete. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Taco Charlton.
In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place.
Roethlisberger now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. This will be caught just inside the 10. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster. They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. Oh, the spin. takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. They'll run with Smallwood. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage. Comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your...
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. The drive starts with a handoff to Bernard. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Here's Bernard. And for one of the few times here today, on 2nd down, Bernard churning, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. On 1st down, Bernard. And he's dropped right at the 40. Again, here's Bernard. Looking for a crease, can't find one.
Mike, 55. Check, 55.
Dalton, bootlegs out. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Devin Bush. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. So Ben Roethlisberger and the offense. Down by 13. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, Rodgers has it. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. Roethlisberger got to get his guys to the line as quick as he can.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier.
And the Steelers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Now Roethlisberger. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go. But they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the Bengals hands team. They'll run on 1st down. Bernard. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. They'll run again with Bernard. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, Bernard. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And they will take a knee here. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bengals, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll get to stay home again next week.